What's going on, everybody? We are back with, was this week 6?
Man,
Week 6? Oh,
technically week 7.
technically week 7 if we include All-Star.
Yeah.
But, we back with another episode of Let's Hoop. We got some special guests coming in tonight. Y'all look at me and Sky all the time. Speaking of, welcome back, brother. You weren't in last week.
Man, what's it called? Tishomungo, whatever it is, Mississippi.
What?
Yeah, some Tishomungo, something, whatever it was called. But out in the deep where they hang us. But
Wow, you just got super political right now. So we are gonna go ahead and run that intro video so we can move all the way past that. Y'all, welcome to Let's Hoop.
To the floor, ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a straight.
All right, man. So, like I said, man, I'm still stuck. I'm sorry. I said we were gonna move past that. You threw me off. You threw me a curveball early in the show.
I was just saying, man.
All right, man. So, but yeah, welcome back, man. We, I was talking to myself for a long time last week. But shout out to Goon though. Goon came on, man. He held it down, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He was really, really good, man.
He was.
He might take your seat one day.
Hey, man.
Mine too.
Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Matter of fact, one of the people that's actually gonna be on tonight, I'm actually really counting on taking one of our seats for real, because they are as entertaining, if not more entertaining than us here. But anyway, we'll get there. But meantime, y'all know what it is. We're gonna get this show started. Top 10 is crazy this week.
Hey, bro, good God.
Let's go. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Top 10. Here we go. Top 10.
Moment of silence for Trey John's back and hip area. On Mortal Kombat, they call those moves brutalities, and that was brutal. It was a double bounce off the floor. I just, it's a sad story. Trey, I hope you're okay. We still love you. You still a baller. But you got dog, bruh. Did you see that? Did you see?
In Jesus' name, amen. Good God. Somebody literally hit me that wasn't even at the game, but saw it later and was like, yo, who made Jordan mad? I was like, the refs.
Bruh, do you know that he literally, like, you know that
I
move?
say first time I legit didn't have a play for top 10. Yeah, it's true. Because, Lance, you are like, right after Josh, you are technically Mr. Top 10. Because you almost have one almost every week, too. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Jordan, like, bit his lip before he did. He was like, I was like, bro.
Don't say y'all acting up already.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, that was just, it wasn't right, man. Like, Father, forgive him for his sins. Like, God. Man.
Nah, seriously though, bro. And what also made that clip funny, I can't remember if it showed just now, but the way you ran, you just see you bolt past camera screaming. God, dog.
It was bad.
Well, Hollywood said, rest in peace, man. Listen.
So,
hey, man, I think that's our first, like, really bad, like, Sky West baptism. Like, I think that's.
I promise you, bro. It was baptism in fire, though. It wasn't water.
Oh, no, it wasn't the water. That was baptism by fire, for sure. That was,
But we can talk about some other ones. God, but all right, I'm gonna get off that. Oh my goodness.
We'll probably we're gonna circle back. God. But man said y'all want to see a dead body. Man, listen. I told somebody earlier. I said I ain't got up out my chair in a long time,
bruh.
From behind the production area.
It was bad. It was. You know what I wanted to do was turn the lights off. I wanted to say get out. Just leave. Game over. You know what I'm saying? But
you had to be professional.
I had to be professional, bro. But Don, he had some plays in there, man. Like
that step back K-Row did though.
Hey,
that was crazy. I gotta give him that.
Man, that dog pound, bro.
Yeah, we gonna get there. I got a lot to say about the dog pound tonight.
Ooh, boy,
man, listen.
I'm trying to tell you so, but yeah, a lot of nice plays, man. A lot of nice plays. But that's probably been the top play. I believe probably the top play.
What, all year? All
Not
season?
just all season.
Oh, just period.
Just period. It might be. I have to like.
Y'all remind us if y'all can think of something else, but
yeah.
I can't remember nobody else dunking on nobody like that.
Yeah. And I told Jordan, I was like, bro, you trying to give me something to talk about on Let's Hoop. I like for real, man.
Man, forget just on Let's Hoop. I know that went viral.
Man, it had to go viral, bro. Like, somebody need to, like, you know how they be changing the video up and all of that stuff.
Do like a mashup
like
video.
You know what I'm saying? Like, put a coffin under him and close it.
Oh, you talking about whole special effects?
Like, somebody need to do something like
graphic
that.
design video.
Yeah, man. And, hey, man, Trey Songz my dude, though, man. But, goddamn.
Hey, man, listen.
It is what it is, man.
Hey, look, it's one of those things where it ain't personal, man. It's just not. Whoever it happens to. It very well could have been me. I don't know if you remember when we played the Blazers. A rebound came off and Tristan came up behind me like this.
Yeah.
He just so happened to miss the dunk.
Yeah.
I was sitting up right behind him. So,
yeah. We
might be on a commercial reel. Oh, that might replace the poster.
That might.
Or it might at least get on a reel because we, when Lango made Baker do the
oh boy,
we gotta put that on the reel.
Yeah. Baker was rolling, rolling and bouncing.
Let me be a cameraman because Scott be doing a horrible job. Oh, I think you know where that came from. I feel there was a little Red Hawk, a little Red Hawk.
Is that when I missed the one thing
when we couldn't review it because you didn't have the camera over there because you were watching the play? Yep, that part.
Okay, Lance potato chips. All right.
Wait, hold on. What? Chargers suck. Black Ice suck. What does the league come to?
Who said that?
Gamer 43. Wow.
Bro, he said they suck.
Somebody woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, he said
immediately.
That's crazy, bro.
Okay. Jordan, speak of the devil himself. Y'all leave that man alone, but bro, we're not bothering with anyone in particular. It was just, it's just a play, brothers. It's just a play. They play each other next week. Who is that Gamer 43? Can somebody let me know who that is? Gamer 43, can you identify yourself? Anyway, yeah, man, that we gotta move past that play because we actually got
TT talking about?
TT. What I missed, bruh?
Bro, you just missed baptism by fire, death by dunk,
moment of silence,
like
21 gun salute,
like all kind of stuff, man. I mean, this is
bell toll. Anything else? We're currently giving the eulogy.
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
I mean, what else you want to
Rested. Yeah, anyway. Enough. All right, so let's move on because we actually got a lot to do tonight.
Yeah.
We got a couple of special guests coming on. So we're going to go ahead and start. What did the man say? Death by dunk. Put that on us. We need to put that on a t-shirt. Skyways merch. Anyway, yeah, man, we got to get started. Let's talk about this last week, man. So, actually, we had a lot of good games this week. So, first was the Chargers and the Blazers.
So, I will say Chargers and Blazers, and the next game, I think it was the next game was won by 1 point. Both games won by 1 point. So, but this game was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you why. I actually went over and spoke to Coach Corian, and I just asked him. I said, "Hey, man, like it's just kind of weird, you know, like looking at the Chargers and seeing where they are, and actually, I just didn't feel like they were them. You get what I'm saying? Like I didn't feel like the Chargers were playing like the Chargers normally play, like all season." And we had a brief conversation, you know, and I was just like, man, I would like to see y'all be the powerhouse you guys are, you know, because I just didn't want to see them in, you know, in the position that they're in. But obviously, you know, the Blazers have been a powerhouse this year. You know, I've been saying it over and over and over and over again, that the Blazers are, you know, they're one of those teams. But this game ended up being
Death by dunk is so crazy.
but this game actually was very it was a great game. It wasn't just a good game, it was a great game. Being the fact that the Blazers were the Blazers, you know, in the beginning of the game, and they came out blasting, man. I mean, the Chargers looked like they were going to get demolished, you know. But in the Chargers fashion, they came back. You know, they started playing as a team. I started seeing that, you know, how those teammates are jumping up off the bench and doing all of that stuff and, you know, doing the hoorah stuff. And I saw people start making threes and all of that stuff and started coming back. And, you know, they really made it a game. And it came down to, you know, what was it, a foul call at the end? It came down to
Something like that, yeah.
Something crazy, I believe, that happened at the end. But it was a 1 point game. 1 point game. And how much were the Blazers up by? I can't remember it. As many as 18 or
Something
20?
they were up by 20. They were up by 20, yeah.
Yeah. So it was interesting because I don't know if the Blazers was kind of like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, we got this in the bag. And the Chargers was like, no.
You know, I don't necessarily think it was that we got this in the bag. I think just, I mean, you know, even though they haven't been having the season they had last year, their Chargers are still a defending championship
That's
team.
true.
And it's one of those things where you have to, and I mean, not even just them, like just really any team, just about, you got to put teams away.
Yeah,
you can't let teams sit around. You can't, like, you got to put them away. And to be honest with you, we went up by 18.
Somebody said 18. Somebody said 20. So, but I will say this.
Wait, hold on. What happened? I'm getting the gym ready for this playoff push, so I'm going to pop in and say K-Roll for MVP.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's about to go to the gym, but he wanted to say K-Roll.
But what's funny is we actually are going to talk about award races tonight.
Yeah.
Did I make top 10? TJ, I don't think you did this time, brother. It was tough this week, bro.
So, can I say where the game changed, though?
Yeah.
Somebody got in foul trouble. His name is Jermaine. He got in foul trouble. And Jermaine, I'm telling you.
Hey man, y'all hold off on the vote, the award race vote. We're gonna talk about that towards the end.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that towards the end. Hold on. Save it.
But Jermaine, when I tell you, like, he's coming to his own.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, she was shooting over people. Go-Go Gadget was on him. He didn't care. Splash. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, he was doing a great job. He just got in foul trouble. He was getting offensive rebounds. That was really, really, really what was helping him.
Mm-hmm.
When he went to the bench, the game changed just slightly a little bit, and they gave the Chargers kind of that chance to come back. You know, so I will say the game did change when he.
They still talking about MVP. Hold it.
Pump the
Wait
brakes.
a second. Because then when we get to that part at the end, we're going to be like, what y'all think? Y'all put it in there. Y'all put it in there. What y'all think?
Yeah.
Hold on for a second. Hold on.
Say nothing.
But no, but seriously though, another thing when it came to the Chargers, I want to talk about the Chargers real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, first of all, I've seen it more now this season than I've seen it probably ever. He'll shoot it. How important he is to that team.
Absolutely.
You said it after like the first game or second game or something like that. You said it. But dude is super important to that team. That hustle, he had like 2 or 3 and ones. Like, bro is like, he's hooping for them. And I'll be honest with you, bro. KB has been super important for them this year too.
Absolutely.
They won games without him last year. They won the championship. He wasn't there. But this season, I'm not even going to lie, in certain situations when it just looked like the game was really about to get out of hand, KB kind of go into that mode, and he brings the game kind of back under control.
He does.
So combination of, and I'm going to be honest, Malik was on this game too. Like, Malik was hooping this game too. So the combination between him, between Malik, KB, and he'll shoot it, it's just kind of like they kind of brought it back, brought the game back under control. Now, one thing that I do want to point out, when the game started out, they were going to Shaq heavy in the post because they did have a somewhat of a size advantage. Tristan wasn't playing.
Right. He's hurt.
He was hurt this game, so they were going into Shaq at first. But as the game went, they went away from him. I think he got in foul trouble too, I think. Did Shaq get in foul trouble? I think he got in foul trouble. Did he not? Well, either way, he was on the bench.
I don't remember him.
He was on the bench way longer than I thought he should have been on the bench. And even when it came down to like crunch time in the game, in moments where you probably want to slow the game down and because, the Chargers in a half-court set, especially, that's, if you look at the championship game last year, that's how they won it. They slowed the game down, and they, played their half-court set and saw what was working. So they went 100% away from Shaq. I'm not really sure about that move. That was interesting to me. But, it was a good game. Like you said, it was a great game. Came down to the wire.
Yeah.
And you just had two powerhouse teams, regardless of the Chargers' record. They're still a powerhouse team. You had 2 powerhouse teams.
It's a 1-point game, bro.
It was a 1-point game, bro.
It was a high-scoring game, meaning no defense. So, I'm just saying, 96, 95, wasn't it? 96, 95.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
No, that's an interesting concept.
I'm a realist, bro.
That's a very interesting
when
concept.
2 teams are scoring that amount of points, that's just who's playing defense.
True.
In my opinion.
True. Very true.
It is what it is.
But look, speaking of defense, I got somebody. We got somebody here in the studio that's actually gonna come and talk about this game because I think he would beg to differ on this whole defensive thing. So we're gonna bring him on in so he can chop it up with you about that. So y'all don't go nowhere. Stay locked. We're gonna take a quick commercial break and we will be right back.
And welcome back. We're back with this guest star. They call him Hollywood. What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing today?
I'm good. So, I know you in the studio, and I said something about not playing defense. So how you feel about that?
Yeah, it was. It was not a lot of defense being played in spurts like that. But we had to lock in towards the end. Great game. First off, shout out to the Chargers. Great game. Well-coached team, well-ran team. The defending champions, like you said. So we wasn't going into it expecting an easy game or anything like that. But I know everyone on my side, we believed that. Granted they won, but last year we played them first. So we believe that if we would have played them last year later on in the season,
right,
the results may have been different. So that's really what it was about. But we know we got to play them again, see them again week 10. So we're ready for that.
Yeah, because you guys are playing twice.
Yeah.
Man, bro, man, I'm about to get my
God.
popcorn ready for that one, partner. Because I love the game, man. So, as far as what you guys were doing, I know Darius, he was just talking about how the Chargers slow the game down. Now, I'm going to give you my opinion. You tell me if I'm right. So, I felt like it was a game between you guys of speed. And what I mean by that is whose speed is going to take over the game. I felt like the Blazers won because they made the Chargers play their speed. Or you guys made the Chargers play your speed. So, that's what I felt like happened, and I believe that's why you guys went up so fast, because you guys are I guess an in shape team. You know what I'm saying? You guys are in good shape, and you guys like to push the ball.
Yeah, definitely running.
Whereas with the Chargers, especially with having Shaq, I think Shaq, you know, he's just a big body. He's not going to get up and down the court as fast as you guys do with your bigs like Tristan. You get what I'm saying? So, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that what you think it is?
Definitely. Our game plan is, like you said, we're a well-conditioned team. I feel like we're the best running gun team. That's where we get out and make our bread and butter. We hang our hat on defense. Obviously, it ain't really.
Hold on, Tyler's saying something to you.
Yeah.
He said.
I almost sold because I can't make free throw. Hey, man. I made it. I made it. We won.
Did you make two, or did you miss one and make one?
I missed one, made one.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, got you.
Make one on Sunday. But like I said, we're a big running gun team. We try to lock in on defense. Obviously, we need to strap down these next 4 weeks.
I got you.
90 points ain't gonna cut it. So.
Or the last game you guys won by what? Was it 2 or something like that?
Last game we won by we beat the Savages by 1-2.
And it was 100 something, right?
100 to 99. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points.
Missed the important one. Tyler, I'm not even gonna.
So Tyler and DJ have some type of vendetta against each other, or should I call him 12? He says 13, but I kind of call him 12 because he was in the 3-point contest. And to all you doubters that said he wouldn't hit 5, you doubted wrong.
I shot better than 6 people.
There you go. So hey, the man can shoot threes. So. You know, here it is. But anyway, so I know as far as the Blazers team, I know you guys are really looking forward. I'm kind of probably getting ahead, but I know you guys are looking forward to playing the Wolves.
Absolutely.
So what is it about us that make y'all want to play us so bad?
I mean,
bro?
y'all are at the top. Y'all are at the top. Y'all are the team to beat right now. We're number 2, so we have to get to be the best. You have to beat the best. So right now, y'all are the best team in the league. Y'all are undefeated. Y'all are winning by a margin of like 19 or something like that. I think our closest game was 14 points or something like that. So it's like, yeah.
I got you. Well, we're gonna talk about the next game. It was the Red Hawks game versus the Savages. So Darius is not here, so. You know, we can talk all the trash we want to, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this, though, about Darius. CEO was on one. Man.
DPOY, I know you said we're not talking about award race right now, but Darius for Defensive Player of the Year. That's from reigning Defensive Player of the Year. You know, so I have a...
What was that? Somebody just said 22-point spread or something?
Lance said the Wolves, y'all spread is minus 22 right now.
Oh. But
Monstars.
You stupid boy. But CEO was on one, man. So, but you know, hey, I'm not gonna talk as much. I'm gonna let you give me your analytical points on the game.
I was curious to see how the game was gonna go because I seen the Savages didn't have PJ, and I know PJ is such a big pivotal piece to who the Savages are.
Yes.
And the brand of basketball that they play. But that goes to show how the league has been. You know, everyone hasn't really had everyone at their times. We was missing Tristan. You know, Aaron's still hurt. You know, y'all just got Dre back. You know, missing Sam. The Savages were missing. The Savages were missing PJ. That was Jordan's first game with the Red Hawks.
Right,
I'm curious how that was gonna go.
They got a double Jordan, man. That's crazy. Ain't it? They cheating. I was just playing. Double Jordan. I'm messing, man.
Oh yeah. Like you said, Dip played great. Steve, who is he? Him and
yes. What did it say, Dip? Yeah.
Dip back. My brother went crazy. He did. Dip had a great game. Who is he? Y'all know who he is.
They do. We might have to retire that name. He's going back to young Bink Bink.
But yeah, it was a great game overall. Two well coached teams. It was a constant back and forth. But at the end of the day, it comes down to execution. Go from our game to their game. So both of those games were decided by 1 point and a foul, no foul at the end of the game. So
man, so that was crazy, man. That foul call at the end of the game. That was like, God, man. Both games were 1 point, man. And I know the Red Hawks look better, man. Definitely. They really do look better. I think their team is looking good. But man, they've lost, I think, 3 games very, very close.
They lost to us.
They lost to you guys by 1.
They just lost by 1.
I mean,
they lost to the Titans.
That's
3.
And it was like close, man. So it's one of those things where they're just like right there. So, I mean, kudos to the Red Hawks. But
shout out to you can't forget. Shout out to Tall T. He made both the free throws. They was down 2.
Hey, so I got a story about that.
Okay.
So I was watching. So it was a timeout was called, right? Mm-hmm. So he was practicing free throws. He was practicing free throws, bro. Mm-hmm. And like he missed every single free throw that he was practicing. Every one, I was like, they in trouble. And then he stepped up, man, when his game back on, and he smashed both of them. So I was like, bruh, I mean, kudos to him, man.
Shout out Tall T.
Yeah, Tall T did his thing, man. He's been playing. He's been more assertive lately.
Yes, ever since I think it was week 2 or week 3 where he was really like a shell of himself. He's in the game, but he's not really in the game. So it's good to see him going back to his all-star caliber.
Right. TJ is when he wants to, man. He can be dominant, man. So, and them doing that without PJ, I did think it would be a disadvantage. What did Lane say?
Sky fooled me.
Right. So, but like I said, man, that team is very formidable. And they've always been that team that's like, you can't count them out, man. Like, you really can't count them out. And they seem to get in that 5th spot. Mm-hmm. Every year. They kind of eke on that 5th spot every year. So just got to be careful with them.
Shout out to speaking of the Savages, shout out to their role players, their bench players, like you said, Dip, Darius.
Oh yeah.
Solomon, because Atterbury, if I remember correctly, he didn't have one of his usual games, and then like you said, missing PJ, who is a 25-point per game scorer.
Exactly.
And so the other guys had to step up, and they definitely did that and will their team to a win on Sunday.
They did, man. So it was a great game, man. I was highly surprised, man, at how close it was and everything like that. I was just like, man, this is a great game. But it is good to see Jordan come back for the Red Hawks. I think he's going to be a factor, especially if they do go on a winning streak or anything like that. And if they get in the play-in or playoffs, I mean, he's a dangerous player. I just think he's not. because I do want this to be, you know what I'm saying? I want this to be known. Do you think the sound system went out? Am I back?
Mic check.
It looks like we're back. You guys can hear us now?
All right, we back like we never left.
All right, cool. So I guess I'll have you kind of, I don't know if you want to start over with that. We was talking about Jinx.
Oh yeah, he's extremely missed. Like I said, he was a great locker room presence. Always positive, uplifting. Whether it was good, bad, or indifferent. Great teammate, just great man overall. It's unfortunate. It was unfortunate to hear of everything that happened the way it happened, but we definitely retired his jersey. So we hold him very close to our hearts.
Yeah, and man, I miss that dude, man. Like I'm one of those guys that be trying to be all tough and stuff, when stuff happen and stuff like that, And Darius, I believe, kind of gave a speech about him, when we kind of paid tribute to him. And bro, I broke down, bro, like, because just how he was just a good guy, and he was with us, man, like for a long time. So it's just one of those things, man, where I still miss him to this day. That's why I wore the shirt the other time. Just I saw it in my closet. I was like, man, we need to really keep his name alive. Because he did a lot of positive things, not only for you guys as Blazers, but just as a person in this league in general, and just being a good person and a good friend, man, and having that good attitude, like you said. So we're gonna take a second and pay tribute to him, and like I said, man, we just wanna keep his name alive, man, and just if his family's watching, maybe they're watching, just let you guys know that we still love you guys, and we still got that heartfelt thing going on for him. So here's the video.
I have been a part of the league for my fifth. This is going on my 5th year now.
It's been
I enjoy being part of this league. It's great brothership, great competitive competition. It's fun.
I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now
Say I'm a scorer, good rebounder, excellent defender. That's pretty much my role on the team. I say I'm a motivator. Cool. Gotta try to keep the guys in order.
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when
It's a cool role, you know what I'm saying? Bring a lot of life to the team. Make sure everybody's straight. Try to keep their heads in the game. It's pretty much I can take that role. It's a strong role, strong guy.
when I see you again.
Never get too down on yourself, because in one moment it can be looking bad or it can be looking good. Either way, it can be going good at one point, it can go bad. When it's bad, it can go good. Keep on working, keep on looking forward, just keep on trying to be better.
Brotherhood come first, and the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone.
What we've accomplished so far, kind of shake. But what we've accomplished, we gonna shake up the world, man. We gonna shake up the league. Watch out for them Blazers, man. You know that. Set the world on fire.
Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh.
All right, y'all. We are back. Rest in peace, Jenkins. We miss you, brother. So those of y'all that didn't know him or whatever, y'all kind of got a little a little glimpse of, who Jinx was and, what he meant to us and Sky West and all that. So, rest in peace, brother. All right, but with us in the studio, we have the Darius Backus of the Backus Report. So for those of y'all that, haven't put that together or whatever the case may be, so not the Flint Tropics jersey. I was gonna ask if does anybody even know where this came from? Can anybody name this movie? Anybody name this movie?
It gets better when you can name the character that I'm wearing too.
The movie and the character. Let's see who can. He said Bacchus Moon. But anyway, so yeah, this is Bacchus of the Bacchus Report. So when y'all saw all those Bacchus reports, and bro, we gotta give you a slow clap, man, because you went to work for about
I just need give me a towel and some water.
like 2-3 weeks straight. Well, Aaron said semi-pro. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
You got it. But for like 2-3 weeks straight, man, the league was going trade crazy, rumor crazy, and the Bacchus Report was going to work.
Yeah, I threw my burner phone away. I just I couldn't take it no more.
So let's talk about this Bacchus Report thing before we get into the games that we're going to talk about. Let's talk about this Bacchus Report thing, because I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it just gave the league like whole new life just even having the Bacchus Report. Like, talk about your experience with it.
Yeah, so I mean, initially, the Bacchus Report is basically to keep all the players and coaches up to date of what's going on in the league. It's like you don't want to show it to the league and man, when he get over there, it's like, so this is like just to keep everybody up to date. It's like transactions, not not rumors or not I heards or.
Well, I don't know. You had a couple of rumors in there.
No, these were all facts. Everybody that I reported about,
it was rumored to us.
They called me directly, and all my coaches and players.
said, "Let's get negative in this chat. Y'all ain't active enough."
Yeah, all my players and coaches know. When they talk to me, it's all confidential. Nothing goes on the Bacchus Report until they sign off on it. So.
But I still think even like with Instagram and all that type of stuff like that, it gave a lot of buzz around the league. Just
No, for sure. I will say it helped a couple teams out. I won't name them, but there were some teams that were going to let some players go, and they're like, well, let me just see what I can get off of it.
Mm-hmm.
It helped them out. So we got that player to another team, which helped that player, and the team that traded them got something in return. So. It's not a lose-lose in that situation.
I wonder whose teams y'all are talking about.
There was a lot of rumors going on, so
okay.
A lot of transactions. So.
Okay. All right, Bacchus Report, Sky West version of Voyage. Absolutely, 100%. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and just real quick. We're gonna move on, but real quick, breaking down the history of this whole idea behind the Bacchus Report. Everything, it always gets to you anyway. Yeah. All the news, all the stuff like. You know more about what's going on most of the time than me and Scott do.
Yeah.
So it's just like, hold on, wait a minute. We said what? We need a Bacchus jingle. We do that. It's a great idea, TJ.
Yeah, appreciate you, TT.
Get to work on that, brother. But anyway, yeah, I'm like, everything anyway, and it's just like we need like some type of reporter type system. So it was just like,
Yeah, I mean, it's a big trust thing. It's like, I think for me personally, I have a lot of knowledge about basketball in general, from a coaching standpoint, training standpoint. I trained you before.
Right.
It's just a lot of the coaches, they trust the fact that they can give information to me, looking for a response or help in something. And so that's just kind of how that went. And, I got y'all back.
Nah, for sure. All right, so let's get into this week, man, because we're going to talk about the Wolves and Black Ice. Okay. So I have to be completely honest. And, I got a whole bunch. Call 1-800 back. All right, Goon, you talking about us now. You about to cut up now. That's funny. Call 1-800 back. That's hilarious. I love Black Ice. My people, Joe, Josh, Showtime. Like my people's is on Black Ice.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not see that game going well from jump because I felt like they were going to be very undermanned. I knew Rodney still probably wasn't going to be back. Then, found out Josh wasn't going to be there. So it was just like, whew, like those are two key pieces of Black Ice. And then, the Wolves they're a deep team. And you really need you really need your whole. You need your team at full strength going up against the
You
Wolves.
need your team and another team.
So what DJ call them? The Monstars?
The Monstars, I call them Team USA. That's just.
I mean, they've got Monstars, Team USA, 2018, 17, 18 Warriors. Like, yeah. So it's one of those things where I saw it going bad. I was like, yeah, they're gonna pull this off, they're gonna have to hoop. And I must say, it got ugly for a minute, but then it was like it became a game. It was like, okay, and bro, I gotta shout out two people, Joe Tarver and TJ. TJ looked like TJ again.
Yeah, I mean TJ never left, man. It's just, I think what's happening in the league is, again, you know, a lot of the teams got better this year. And so you got those teams that stay stagnant. Like Black Ice have the same team rolling in. Chargers have the same team rolling in. When you don't get better, as far, not saying that they're a bad team, because they're not. But when all the other teams are upgrading and getting better, it's like, what are you doing yourself to get better to match the growth of the league?
True.
And you know, I don't think. I mean, you know, I think they drafted well. Their players didn't show up for them in the first round. They took Don Julio, which I thought was a great pick. He's somebody that complemented TJ really, really well. Another ball handler, another scorer. I mean, I think that's sort of what they're missing on that team too, is somebody that can take control of the offense like TJ can.
Yeah, and you know, TJ he's been very open about the fact that he's been battling some things this season that's kind of hindered his game, but he definitely, I think he definitely bounced back this week. And like I said, Joe, man, listen, Joe will play a pretty bad game, probably the worst of the year. Trying to argue with the refs way too much. He needs to play.
Oh, that's from the coach, huh?
Anyway, we hear Coach Sky. I guess that's not coming from Commissioner Sky. That's Coach Sky. Wasn't happy with that. But anyway, I mean, they did. Yeah. He said blah blah Sky. Yeah, I'm gonna go blah blah too. they were playing. They was hooping, pulling almost half court threes. Well, you know what? Actually, you know what? So King was talking about this. He was talking about how the Wolves were basically almost playing like freestyle basketball at one point, and that's when Black Ice actually came back.
Yeah.
So, okay, all right. I'll give him a little bit of that.
And Fouts fouled out too, right?
Yeah, Shad fouled out. I ain't gonna lie, there was a little targeting happening right there, but that him and the ref was getting into it. But you know,
Hey,
such as basketball, it happens.
I mean, yeah. But you know, they got enough even without Rashad to still, you know, make it happen. No, but you know, like you said, Black Ice is it's like they're still trying to figure something out to, you know, to make it happen this year.
Yeah.
But they just haven't gotten quite there yet. And like the Wolves are the best team in the league right now. You know?
Yeah, this year is not a year where you can just not have people play. Like, remember last year, Black Ice had a lot of people missing throughout the season.
That's why TJ was MVP.
And that's why TJ was MVP, right? Because he was able to hold them down, you know, no matter who was missing, whatever the case may be. But, man, this year you can't do that. This year you need your pieces because everybody, like you said, has retooled. Everybody has gotten better. And, I mean, and you've been here. It goes up every year, bro. This league, the competition does not stay level any year. It does not stay level. It does not go down. It goes up, and it's going up every single year. So it's like you have to retool.
Yeah, plus, well,
TJ said came back or just realized that they were getting punched in the face. I mean, great real news. Kenneth, welcome to the chat, brother. I mean, TJ, I'll go with came back because, I mean, at one point, they brought it pretty close. Now,
yeah,
I think they took off
what
again.
was it, a 23-point game?
It was.
It could have been worse than that.
Yeah, it was at one point, but then they brought it back. So, yeah,
I mean, the final score was like 23 points, right?
What was the final?
It was like
23?
90 to 77 or something like that.
I don't remember the final score, but there was a large portion of the game before they took off again where Black Ice brought it back, and it was during that stretch when Joe was just going for it. Joe was like, "Give me the ball and get out there."
Hey, Joe's been going crazy this year.
Listen, I agree. If we're talking about, I seen the league small jump every year. Hey man, matter of fact, speaking of, that's Dip's comment. He was the very first champion in our league.
Oh yeah, Dip.
With
He
LFT.
come across half court, you got to pick him up.
Yeah, yeah. He was the very first. Yeah, it's crazy. Very first champion. So yeah, you have seen it from the beginning, Dip, to where we are now. But yeah, man, that game was very interesting. Like I said, we're gonna get into picks of award races and all that type of stuff like that. But I definitely kind of feel like I would kind of
feel like Backus Report should get a vote in that.
What award?
Yeah.
I can agree. I can agree with that. Look, I think you've earned at least a pick at the end of the year awards. All the work you had to do this year. But speaking of Black Ice, because I know we talked about Josh wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
One thing, and you know this about Sky West, we like to highlight what our brothers are doing, outside of Sky West.
Right.
Josh is a business owner. Some of y'all may or may not know Black Ice Judo. And he holds tournaments and does a lot of different things, and that's actually why he wasn't here Sunday, because he had a tournament. But what we want to show y'all real quick, just so y'all can just kind of see what your brothers are doing. Wait, hold on. What did TJ just say? Tyler said them Red Oak days. Yeah, I know. And what he said, Dip played in the 80s. The league wasn't funny. Golly, God. Okay, TJ. But anyway, we just want to show y'all what Josh had going on. He did
It'd be your own teammate.
I know, it'd be your own. God, dog. But yeah, he had a tournament a month or so ago that I actually had the pleasure of coming out and covering. So just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Y'all can just see what our guys in the league are doing. So we're gonna watch that video real quick.
Welcome to the National Veterans Duel Meet in Atlanta, Georgia, hosted by Black Ice Judo. This is an event that was made for guys that were 30 and over to have a safe place to come and play where they're the number one focus and have a good time. We have 8 different states, and all of those people came from all around the country, from Texas to Utah, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Illinois, etc. And all of them came to this one place so they can all come together, create new memories, new friends, and we can all leave happy, unbroken. Go big! Pin him! Squeeze!
It's a great event, lots of fun. Great warm-up for the beginning of the season for the veterans. Lots of fun. Guys, no one's here to hurt you. Everyone's here to have fun.
What really makes this kind of special is that team spirit thing, that team competition. It really brings out that extra fight in everybody and that extra, camaraderie, and yeah. So that makes it even much more exciting than the individuals. But it's still, veterans really like to go out there and do a good job and fight tough. But in the end, it's all about having fun and waking up the next morning and going to work and making sure we all compete safely.
The number one thing that separates this from any other event is the event is about the athletes, and not only about the athletes, this is a safe environment for you to be yourself. You can let your hair down. It's not an uppity walking around with your chest out. Everybody's loving on everybody. It's a kumbaya situation. And everybody only came here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to have a good time in Atlanta, Georgia with your boy, Black Ice.
Yeah, so shout out to Josh. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got to actually be there and cover that event. And when I tell you, it's really dope to see. This man's business is really, really booming. And so, Josh, shout out to you, brother. But so going to this next game, Titans and Bulldogs. I'm gonna start with the Bulldogs, and then I'm gonna pass this to you because I have a specific question that I want you to answer. Also, before we go any further, y'all, I don't know if it's storming where y'all at, but it's storming real crazy. That's actually why the audio went out. The lights flickered and knocked the audio out. I had to go reset it. So if we just go off air for some random reason, that's probably what happened. We probably lost power. So, but anyway, I just want to let y'all know so y'all ain't think, we just left y'all or something. But anyway, Titans Bulldogs. First and foremost, I have to say, last year we really harped on Chargers culture. Tyler, why are you muted over there? What happened? Shout out to the Bulldogs. Definitely a tough team this year. No, for sure. So we always talked about Charger culture last year. But man, listen, if you want to talk about the best culture in the league right now, you have to go Bulldogs. I mean, they got chants and the audience is chanting with them. You listen to the crowd when they're playing. You look at the difference in the first couple games where they yelling at each other and all this other type of stuff like that to now where it's like them boys are playing with each other.
They got cheerleaders, don't they?
Man, listen, they got everything. Like
I heard chants. I heard chants on Sunday.
Oh, the chick was like, what'd she say? Hey, you at the free throw line. I was like, wait, I ain't heard that since high school. Wait a minute.
Give me one of those.
Right, like, shoot, I gotta make some phone calls. Red Hawks need some cheerleaders and some things. But no, oh Lord, and here DJ and Tyler going at it in the thing.
Wait till Sunday, y'all.
Right, wait till Sunday. Sheesh. But no, that dog pound culture is crazy.
Yeah, man. I talk to K-Roll all the time, and I've told him since week one I like what they're building on, and I appreciate him the most because he's somebody that's been on that team when they were 0-10, 2-8, and he didn't look for other teams to go to. He's like, no, I'm gonna stick it out. We're gonna build this up.
That's who K-Roll is, though, bro.
I see
he's like that in life, bro.
Like, I've watched the video.
Basketball,
I see what everybody's doing. I know how I want to build this team. This how I'm gonna do it. So shout out K-Roll.
Nah, for sure, bro. Look proud, bro, because you, like I said, you ain't just like that with basketball. You're like that with your life, and that's why you're having the success that you're having, and the success that's coming to you. That's why it's gonna come because you're like that. So. No, shout out. You built this culture for sure, for sure. Darius, why y'all don't get cheerleaders? Winners get cheerleaders. Darius, y'all don't get cheerleaders. Wow, DJ. Whoa.
Is he still here?
I know, right? And you know what? I had a pull rank joke, a CEO joke but I'm gonna keep that to myself because they already swear I be pulling rank anyway. But anyway, it was a great game. Shoot, listen. Their role players are solid, bro. Solid, like easy. And also, we did not, and that was our mistake. We did not shout this out last week, but Easy was a 3-point contest winner. So, and I mean, he hit some big threes in this game too. When the game was getting close, he hit some big threes that kind of gave a little more space from you guys. So,
well, see, that's part of the growth on that team too. Is they're not arguing about who's doing what anymore. It's like they're bought into their roles, not just on offense, on defense as well. It's like they're all bought in, and so that just makes the game a lot easier. I told K-Roll this, I think, a week before we played him. It's like, y'all are playing y'all role on both ends of the floor, and that's what makes y'all a dangerous team. It's like, it's not just, here's how we're going to do it on offense. It's like y'all are actually thinking and doing on defense as well. So.
And I think, I know we shouting out K-Roll, but I mean, we was on his head when it was the other way. So, I feel like,
y'all were on his head.
Well,
I told him to stay on it.
Well, true. But for sure, because for me personally, I always saw the leader he could be. So for me, it's like, no, I'm going to stay on your head until I see that person because I know who you could be. And he's not only been leading, by creating the culture, verbally, all that type of stuff like that. But even in his game, I don't know if you've noticed, but his shots have gone down. Like, he hasn't been shooting as much. He's been giving everybody else the room to do what they need to do, realizing, hey, I got Lango, I got Nick, I got King, I got all these people, that can go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you look at the coaching staff and you got, you know, Flip over there now and Coach Nick. Like, I mean, they just have an organization now.
Talk about how good of a fit that was, though, for Flip to go over there. Like, I think he matches what the Bulldogs.
Did you see when he came in? Oh, yeah, you weren't there.
No, I wasn't.
Bro, Flip walked in.
First birthday.
Oh, that's right. Baby girl's first birthday, y'all. So he wasn't there Sunday because it was his baby girl's first birthday. So he was out, you know, celebrating and all that stuff.
Made it a whole year.
So you made it, brother. Good job. You made it a whole year, bro. Girl dad made it a whole year.
Oh, yeah.
But, Flip walked in with this huge Flavor Flav Bulldog chain. I was like, bro, is making it known. Like,
all right, notes for the photography staff. We need those shots, man.
We need to see that. We need a
coaches come in like that, players come in like that. We need.
Mommy chimed in. She said, "We did that." Talking about baby girl. Y'all did. She's beautiful.
Oh, for sure.
She's beautiful. So, now transitioning off of the Bulldog side, let's talk about the Titans. So, Titans had a great game. You know, I believe everybody did. You know, it was Barry's first game back. To me, it felt like Barry's first game back. Just in the sense of kind of feeling it out. But Don Julio. Now, I'll be honest. I'll be very, very honest. I'm the type where I work in film, bro. So editing is a thing. Like, I know how edits can make a person look. I know.
Yeah, that's why they call them highlights.
Right, exactly. So, like, video. Wait. He realized what was around him. K-Ro, shout out to them dogs. No, for sure. But, you know, I know what editing can make you look like. So, for me, I got to see it first. Bruh. And I told him this Sunday, I said, I'm a believer. I believe now. Because, I mean, and here's the thing. He had a slow start. He had somewhat of a slow start, but I think somebody started talking to him. He one of them ones where it's like certain people you just don't talk to because they...
Hey, keep talking to them.
It fuels them. And it puts them in a one-on-one mode, and one-on-one is what he does.
Talk to him. Please talk to him.
So, talk to me about that. How did y'all even get him? Like, talk to me about that.
All right, so look, just like you said, I'm a believer in what I see. So I actually met Dawn through a work friend. She found out that I was, you know, helping you guys with this league, and she's like, well, I know a guy. You know, he does YouTube. So I called him. I was like, you know, introduce myself. This is what I'm doing. I'm actually having a run at Light of the World. I want you to come through. You know, he came out. He knew everybody that was there, which was good to me. Nobody really had any red flags on him. So all my teammates were like, yeah, no, I know who that is. He's a good guy. And what I saw on that court that day was like, oh, okay, this is why he does YouTube, because he can play, he can go. And so, I mean, I believe we had Barry out that day as well. But Don showed in that scrimmage, in that run, that he didn't care who was in front of him. His confidence level is just so high. It's like, it doesn't matter if you know, 7 feet tall and can move, I'm still going to try to score on you. You know? That's just the confidence and mentality that, you know, that he has. You said he had a slow start. When I talked to Don, I've been talking to him since before the draft. Leading up to this trade that we had with him, he told me he wanted to come in and just prove that he can play on the team. So he wasn't trying to come out and show off. And, you know, he told me he wants his ideal numbers in the first game was 12 assists, 10 rebounds. He didn't mention points. He's like, this is what I want to do for the team. Then he did warn me. He said, you know, if people start talking to me, I'm going to have to get him something to talk about. And
well, he gave us something to talk about because he had 2 plays on top 10, and he was hooping. To be honest with you, I can't say that it would have been a different game if he had been in longer or been that assertive longer. But you know, he was definitely Kenneth said, great talent scout. Hey man, to be honest with you, coming from Kenneth, that's a huge compliment because if you want to talk about a talent scout,
Yeah, man. Kenneth is my go-to for talent. Man.
Kenneth is the GOAT, man.
I think I might be like, I'll be top 5 talent scout, but I'm not Kenneth.
Kenneth said the whole Titans team. I mean, not Kenneth. Kenya said the whole Titans team is tough. Y'all just wait.
Just wait.
Just wait. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Kenneth is like the number one like talent scout. Like if I have questions about somebody, I go to Kenneth. Kenneth recruited me to the league.
No, legit. Like there are a lot of players in the league. Hey, how you hear about the league? Preacher, I heard about Preacher Man.
Yeah,
Man, Preacher Man called me 1,000 times, man. Made sure I was coming.
Shout out to Kenneth.
Shout out to. No, I always tell Kenneth he's a glue guy. When it comes to Sky West.
Well,
and
Sky
when it comes
West wouldn't have all the talent they have without Preacher Man. So
for sure. So little shout out Kenneth Mo. We get flowers here at Sky West. So
for sure.
You know what I mean. Shout out to Kenneth. We appreciate you. So. So y'all got him from Black Ice, and we gotta go to this next game. But let's finish this. You got him from Black Ice.
Mm-hmm.
There were some interesting questions about roles and different little things going on there. So that didn't work. Y'all were able to get him from Black Ice.
Yeah. So I won't speak on Black Ice. I'll let them speak for themselves. But I will say, Black Ice, we've partnered with them on some things, and they're really good people. I love Josh to death. We talk all the time on the phone. And the opportunity just came up where Josh is like, I don't want to see this guy that we drafted waste away and not play in the league. And, if he's going to play for somebody, I think it would be beneficial for your team to have someone like him because you don't have anyone like him and you have the minutes, the opportunity to give him that we can't.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's like, I think this is a situation that kind of works for both teams because, Josh does care about the guys in the league. So he's just like, hey, please, I need him to play. I want him to play. I want to see him succeed at Sky West. And, we can make a trade happen. And that's how that went down.
Well, and we see the results because my boy was hooping on Sunday. So that's good.
One man's trash. I mean, he's not. No comment.
Hey man, you on Let's Hoop, bro? Like what? One man's trash? Like what we talking about here? What we talking about?
Talk about that comment right
there. Oh, what Scott said, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, hey, it is what it is.
I wouldn't say he was their trash. They don't pick trash top 5.
Poor choice of words.
Oh yeah. They don't pick trash top 5. So.
That's funny. All right, and so then I'll tell you what, we're going to take another quick commercial break because don't turn him up. Nah, not trash. No, we are not going to turn him up because you saw what happened last week when y'all turned him up.
Screenshot that for the Titans chat, please.
Anyway, we're going to get Kamish back in here because he has some things he would like to say about this next game. Jermaine, what games y'all already went over? We've been going in order, bro. So
all of them.
All of them except for the we about to go into the Panthers and the Warriors. But Backus, appreciate you for being here.
Yes, sir. One more thing. This is Coffee Black, not Jackie Moon. Coffee Black.
Oh yeah. Somebody was saying Black Jackie Moon earlier. Yeah, it's Coffee Black. For the movie buffs out there. But get home to your family. Thank you, Kenya, for lending him to us tonight. Holding down, baby girl and all that stuff like that. So but yeah, all right, brother. Appreciate you. And we're going to go to a quick commercial, and we'll be right back. Watching that back right now, I just realized how dumb that kind of was because I couldn't see what was behind that poster. And typically it's like a trash can or something back there. And I just went to that mug full force. Like, that was actually not a very good idea. And then we didn't even, we still got the blocking foul called after that. But I just watched that back. You know how you watch movies and you see something different every time you watch it? But I just watched that back and I was like, bro, you really didn't know what was behind that sign. Like, you really shouldn't have did that.
It looked like the ref called the foul on
Tyler
you.
said brick wall. And nah, and that's the other thing, bro. It
Like
was
he
a brick
called-
wall. There was a brick
It
wall
was,
behind
it
that
was.
sign, but I mean, thankfully it was far enough away. That could have been a bad day.
It could have been, bro. 30 plus too.
I'm worried. Oh yeah, hand 30 plus, we don't heal as fast. But you know, I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful. All right, so let's get into it. First, before we get into this game, I'm just gonna take another moment of silence. All right, so in Jesus' name, amen. So Panthers Warriors. You know what? I've been starting all these segments. You go ahead.
All right, so besides the dunk, I'm gonna let that rest. But anyway, dude,
Nice.
the Panthers, man. Kobe came back.
He did. Welcome back, Kobe. Yeah,
Welcome
but
back,
and
Kobe.
He was hooping too.
Hooping.
Like hurt hand where?
Right, it's bionic now. It's bionic.
I
But
was,
anyway.
I was looking to see if it was wrapped up or anything. He was just out there.
Came back like, I'm good. I slapped somebody. I'm good now.
Jay Steele said 30 plus hurt. Oh, and he had a little injury on Sunday too. Hope you feeling better, Jay. But yeah, he's 30 plus too, so he know.
Yeah.
He know. But go ahead.
But
see, Kobe is under 30. That's
he
why
is.
he bounced right back.
Right.
See?
Yeah.
It's a
They,
thing.
I don't know, there's something different in the blood. At 30 years old, you know. But anyway, man, I'm gonna talk about somebody nobody really is talking about though.
Oh, talk to me. Who we talking about?
Rome.
Oh man, listen.
Dude, Rome is like, I mean, he's running that team well as far as being a point guard.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So, and he plays way bigger than he is. Like, I'm just watching him play. His toughness. He's always in the paint.
He makes a joke all the time. He always says, "I'm 6'7" in real life."
Right.
And I'm like, bro, like most of the time, he said Epsom salt is good. Thank you, man. Listen, yes, it is. I'm good for Epsom bath at all anytime.
Right.
Yeah, wrong. Not for sure. So, but here's the thing. I lost my thought, but I'll find it again. But when it comes to Rome, like he does most of the time. Oh, that's what I was about to say. I was just like most of the time, like supposed to be giving themselves little nicknames or saying stuff like that about themselves.
Right.
It's like, bro, that's how you really feel about yourself. But
Right.
all of us watching, we don't see you that way.
Right.
But I mean, Rome does like the big boy stuff. He's
Mm-hmm.
down there rebounding. He's guarding people bigger than him. He's shooting over people bigger than him. He's taking it to the hole on people bigger than him. Like he's literally, it's like, you know, Rome been hooping for sure. No, for sure. Like Rome has been hooping. So no, for sure.
Nah, I mean, because I like to give flowers because obviously we know Jordan, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? We know C.I. We know those guys are going to come to play every time they
He
play.
said Rome is the real dirty work.
I mean, I can't give him that nickname because I already gave that one out. But I mean, that's a true statement though, because Rome, man, I mean, he's just one of those point guards, man. I mean, he sees the court well, and he's not afraid to drive in there with the Giants. And I believe that having those other players around him, that kind of what did I say? I'm not in. Okay, but having those other people around him that kind of have that high level of basketball, it kind of frees him up too, because it's always really a one-on-one thing when it comes to Rome. He's gonna most of the time be open because a lot of people want to double team Jordan, because Jordan, he puts people to rest.
But he
and everything.
capitalizes though. When
so
they do, he capitalizes.
He does. I mean, he doesn't make a bunch of mistakes. So I will give him his kudos, man. Like it was one of those things, man, to where I just like his ball play. And the crazy part is, coach wise, they didn't even have a coach. Did somebody say pause? Oh, but coach
We
wise,
literally have people walking out of the studio right now. I just want you to know. And we're not going to talk about why.
oh God.
But
anyway,
people can rewind about 10 seconds if they want to know why. Continue.
But they didn't have a coach either. I mean, so I'm just like,
Mo was
man,
coaching.
But Mo's a player, right?
I mean, well, he was their coach last year.
I know he's their coach last
but
year.
he had to step in for them and just coach this year.
Okay.
This game.
Okay, so I'm wondering what that's about, because he was dressed. That's why. That's why I'm
he
saying
didn't.
like
He,
they
I don't
really
even
didn't
think
have.
I don't even think he touched the floor.
He didn't.
He
I don't think he did.
just
But
coached. Yeah.
it was just. I just think that team they're doing well, by themselves. So I don't know what's funny. So
Man, just keep moving, bro. We're not gonna talk. I'm not talking about it.
so you're not talking about
Not gonna bring it up. Yep.
Man, you can't. You got. Look, I'm in the dark, man. I must have said something crazy.
I'll let you know off air what you said. But anyway, so okay, and so now let's shift for a minute. Let's talk about the Warriors. So this was Barlow's debut. This was also. I need my studio in here. I need y'all to get it together.
They ain't got it together.
Because they're losing it back here. Okay. But it was.
you just might as well say what it is.
I'm not saying it. Anyway, it was Barlow's debut. It was Roderick's debut. Honestly, I liked what I saw from both of them. To be honest with you, I was the whole time. I'm like, why is Barlow on the bench? He needs to be on the floor. He needs to be on the floor. But talk to him after the game. He's still working himself back into playing shape. So he was actually asking to come out.
Well, I'm saying they didn't play him though. The first quarter they didn't play him at all.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was one of those. It's his first game, so we want to respect everybody. But I definitely do think, yes, he did say something worse than hanging us. And honestly, I didn't catch it until these remaining people working in the studio started cracking up, and I played it back what he actually said. But I'm not saying it. Y'all can rewind if y'all wanna hear what he said. But yes, he said something worse than hanging us. Anyway,
I think I might have an idea, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
We're not talking about it. We're not talking about it, Sky. No, we gotta finish this show. But anyway, yeah. I guess it was a respect thing. He just got back. We want to let those that's been here at least get their time, whatever the case may be. No, I'm not saying it, y'all. Y'all can go back and rewind. I'm not saying it. I am not saying it.
I might have an idea. I'll ask afterwards, though.
Yeah, you can ask me afterwards.
Okay.
I just in your sentence. I will just say this: in your sentence structure, I just need you to put basket in front of the ball. Okay.
Oh God, that's why I said, was it a pause moment?
Because yes, it was a pause moment. Just in your, it was
that's
just
why I said that.
Sentence structurally, the way you said it. We know what you're talking about. We grown,
man.
but sentence structurally.
Get your minds out of the gutter, because I know what I said. Get your minds out of the gutter.
I didn't go there. Like the studio went there, and then it made me think about it. But anyway, so I think it was a respect thing. I think it was a thing of letting them all get their minutes, and just making sure that they all could, And then now let's bring these new guys in. But I mean, Barlow puts pressure on the defense down low. Roderick, same thing. He's a cerebral player, puts pressure on the defense down low. And then I really think the guard situation has to figure itself out. Make them believe. Barlow out of shape, in shape, still the best option. Play us. I can't. Now he was asking to come out, TJ, because they were gonna play him.
His first touch though, what happened?
Did he score?
Yes,
he did. I want to say he scored.
Yes. And y'all, it's a touch of the basketball. Good God, man! Everybody.
That wasn't that bad. Really. I mean, it wasn't, but man, listen. Okay, yeah. Anyway, but yeah. So I just think that guard situation has to get figured out. Right now, Trajan is being the most aggressive. I think Nigel is kind of, giving Trey his room to work.
Which one is the point? Which one would you choose if it was your team? Which one would you choose to be the point?
Well, choose to be the point. I would choose not. You're saying who is currently on the team right now, right?
Well, I'm saying between the two. I mean, I would choose Nigel because Trajan is a scorer. Like, gotcha.
Trajan is get a bucket. Nigel will look for others. Nigel is a bucket as well.
Right.
But if you ask
Hollywood
me,
said Nigel.
yeah, Tyler said Nigel. Hollywood said Nigel. Brandon said Nigel. Yeah, they all saying Nigel. So basically, they were saying give Nigel the ball and let him work. So here's my thing. I do think Nigel needs more room to work because there's times where I feel like when he gets the ball and he's shooting, it's like he ain't shot in 5-10 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't shot in forever, and it's just like he's out of rhythm. But when it was, I will say, when the combination was him and Amari, I think they played off of each other a little more than Trey and Nigel do. So I think that's one thing. I think that guard situation has to be figured out in a sense because, I mean, it's just Kel gonna let it fly. He's gonna shoot. You got Ivan playing well. You got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have guys that are playing well. Jamal is playing well for them. He's doing the dirty work type stuff as well. He's more pass first. Brandon said that. Yeah, he is. Mm-hmm. Jamal's getting rebounds, doing dirty work, playing defense, taking charges, doing some of everything. You got Carl playing down low. Now you got Roderick coming in. You got Barlow. It's like, they got some reinforcements.
And I'll give Carl some credit because he's been a good fit for that team.
Yeah.
So I'll give him some credit. I mean, they needed a big, and at first, like, I was thinking about that trade. I was like, oh my God, like, why would you, but he actually fits well with the team. I think he likes where he is as well. So I'll give him some credit, man. He's been playing some pretty decent ball as of late. So
yeah, no, I can agree. Yeah, I just think they just have to figure it out. You know what I mean? I don't think that they are the team that their record is showing. I just think they just really got to figure it out. It doesn't make sense for Nigel to shoot all the time. We already got Trey shooting all the shots. He's sacrificing a lot. Shout out to little bro Nigel. No, he definitely is sacrificing and being a good teammate. And I think not just for Trey, but I think just really more kind of for everybody because you got to think. Shots that Nigel was getting last year, Kel's getting them shots now.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's others that Nigel is sacrificing for, but
and he will put it up.
Oh yeah, Kel gonna let that thing go. He'll shoot a junior.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He definitely he'll shoot a junior because he'll let it go too. But
yes, sir.
I do think in order for them to be successful, especially without the absence of Amari, I definitely think Nigel has to find a way to be more aggressive and really, honestly, be more in control of what's happening with their team because they definitely need him to. Now, shifting to the Panthers, I'm going to say this. Like, we talked about them having a great, just an overall game. I mean, Vaughn doing what he does, being
He's
the energy.
He's a menace.
Man, listen.
He's a menace.
Listen. Vaughn, you know how when you, like, because, you're 30. You're plus. You 40.
I'm
you 40 plus.
I wish I was 30.
I'm about to say, you 40 plus. So you remember, like, the days when you was, starting to get older, and then it was be like the younger person that's just running circles around, and you, see them in the gym. You be like, boy, I ain't even fooling with you today.
Exactly.
Like, I was hooping in the gym last week one time, and Vaughn walked in, and his team got on the court, and he came over to me. I was like, I don't know why you came over here. I ain't fooling with you today. I got to deal with you in the league. Like, today, in here, I ain't fooling with you. He's just an energy plug, and he's the same way there. Like, it does not turn off. Like, he just goes. So
now he hasn't. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he's done his 360 layup.
I think yes. Oh, yes, he has.
Has he?
The real question is, how will Carl and Mason fit there together for the future? They won't. But yeah, I'm not getting into that tonight. Yeah, they won't. Yeah, they won't. Yeah, but it's not official. The backers report ain't said it, so they ain't.
Well, everybody else said it.
That's all right. Everybody can say it, but it's not official till the backers report says it.
If backers don't say it, we ain't saying it.
We ain't saying that. But anyway, what I was gonna say about that whole thing, I'm a filmmaker. I'm into cinematography, right? If I could have filmed that whole, I would say 8-minute span when that dunk happened, like 4 minutes before, 4 minutes after.
Right.
Because leading up to that, What is it? It's a draft pick. We don't need a back support for this. Man, listen. It ain't official till Backer says it.
Right.
But leading up to it, Panthers are just frustrated about the refs. Frustrated. They literally overhit me at the table. Darius. I'm like, y'all.
It was funny.
Y'all.
I'm gonna tell you what he said. Man, what am I gonna do right now in this moment?
I'm like, I be trying to explain that to people, bro. When like they be like, Darius, you gotta do something about this, man. I be like, bro, if I do something about this right now, the other team's gonna be like, I'm being biased for y'all. But then if I do something for them, y'all be like, hey, dude, what you know? You know, so it's like I gotta be neutral right now, y'all. I can't pull the refs and be like, hey, give them more calls. Like, I can't do that. But Jordan was like, so when I said, what do y'all want me to do in this moment, right now, what y'all want me to do?
Yeah.
Jordan said, right now, nothing. But after this, I need you to make a phone call. I said, I can do that. I can do that. So, but he had that when he said right now, nothing. He had a look on his face.
Yep.
Boy, when I tell you, not too long after that, that's when that dunk came.
The Kobe eyes.
He had the Kobe eyes.
He had the Kobe eyes.
And not too long after that, that dunk came, and it was just like, God, dog. It was like one of those I'll handle this myself type plays where it's just like, if this was a movie, that's exactly how, the dramatic music and the Kobe eyes and the slow motion size up and I just saw the whole thing playing out cinematically. I mean, the crazy dunk.
Yep.
You are crazy for pointing out the fact that he bounced twice.
He did bounce twice.
That is wild. Bro.
Yeah,
that's,
it was, man. He's
bounced twice is crazy. I need you to know that, and you're really petty for pointing that out. But I need you to know that you're really petty for pointing that out. And then he turned right around after the dunk, came back and hit a 3 right after that.
Yeah.
I was gonna be petty and include the 3 in the top 10, but I was like, I ain't gonna do I ain't gonna do too much. I ain't gonna do all that.
Didn't need to labor too much on that.
I ain't need to do too much, man. But
he did.
Like it was just like a whole movie sequence. Like he had this conversation about being pissed off at the refs, and then just proceeded to go off. From then on, it was just Jordan highlights. It was the dunk. It was a 3. It was an off the backboard. Like all that stuff came after that conversation. It was just really cinematic to me. But it was dope, man. It made for great television.
Yeah, he turned on the switch, bro.
He said, Sky's reaction to the dunk was the funniest thing, running through the camera. Bro, I don't know when the last time I seen you run like that.
Hey, bro.
You just see Scott run across the camera.
It was a runnable moment.
It was.
Like it was crazy.
It was.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's like music was playing, like lay people to rest music. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he laid them twice though, like with the double bounce.
Man, stop, bro. Why you keep playing out?
I'm just saying, bro. It's like it was bad, bro.
All right, man. Well, look, listen, it's getting late. We gotta, begin to make our way up out of here. But we got one more segment that we're gonna do before this is over with. We're gonna talk about the award races. So I think we deep enough in the season now to start kind of getting an idea, of who should be what and all the type of stuff like that. So let's start with the first one. I think we will start with Sky's love for the game is different. Sky's love for the game is different.
You already know.
Win is the service. I mean, you know what?
Hey, bro. Hey,
it was tonight. It was tonight. Y'all were all here. We gave
right
the prayer and all the above.
Darius' dad is gonna do the eulogy.
Man, listen. All right, no, we're not starting with MVP. We're starting with most improved. So most improved player.
Somebody mentioned Joe. I think that's formidable. Joe.
Now, are we saying most improved from the start of the season, or are we saying most improved?
I'm guessing from last season to this
season to this season. What are we saying here, y'all? We are not talking about 6-man or MVP. Joe Tarver. I would go with Rome. I
think Rome been doing this though.
Or maybe we can say he has more room to show what he can do on the Panthers.
He does.
Because you got to think.
I would say that.
Hold on one second. The
Kobe, MVP. Oh yeah, we're not talking about MVP right now.
No, he said MIP.
MIP. Okay.
Spell, Sky, spell.
I can't see that far, man. I'm 42. God down.
You got them 40 eyes. God, dog. That was an eye. Okay, yeah. Kobe for most improved. You know what? Looking at the game that Kobe played, I think he played a couple games last year. Looking from that to this year, I can go with that. I can go with that. Not last year because we split in the time. It's either Joe or Rome. I mean, I'll throw Kobe in there too. So between Joe, Rome, and Kobe, I'll say that. I'll say that. All right. So what about where do I put the flowers for the service?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man.
Bring them to the gym with you Sunday, bro. Bring them to the gym with you on Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. So what about sixth man of the year?
Joe is in that talk too.
Gotta be.
I think Joe is in that talk.
Glass for sixth man of the year? He starts.
I ain't six if he start.
He said Lango,
Yes.
Jermaine or
Yes.
Lango.
Jermaine, I'll give
What Q
Jermaine.
said here? Q don't start? Oh, Q does not start. I gotta throw Q in there. If Q is not, is he considered a starter? Because Q said here. Oh, that's Flowers. Never mind. I couldn't see
it's Flowers. Yeah, you can't see either. See, you getting there.
Nah, man, that's not what it was. It's a small little emoji. Oh, Tyler was saying Glass for most improved. Man, Glass been doing this.
Nah, Glass been doing this since season 1.
Since season 1, I was about to say Glass been doing this. He was saying I was Flowers for here. Yeah, I see it now, Quinn. I see it now. See, ain't that just how I go? I'm making fun of you about your seeing it. I can't see it. What we say with six man? Either Joe, Maine, Lango. Anybody else?
So is Malik still start? Is he starting or is he still coming off the bench?
Yeah, Malik is a starter.
He is. We shouldn't do that, should we? Who else? I think that's about it. Who y'all think?
He
Who y'all got?
said most improved. Joe been hooping. He the six man. No, he has been hooping. All right, DPOI. I'm throwing my own vote in because I'm just saying. Listen, 5 of them Sunday. I was trying to get Mason's record, to be honest. Mason got 7 in one game. I had 5. I was trying to get his record, but I didn't get them last 2.
I get it to you. Like CEO, you've been doing.
But I will say this also. I still got to go Rome for defensive player of the year. I still got to go Rome, and I still got to go Nick.
I got to throw Miles in that hat, bro.
And Miles, okay.
Because, yeah, Miles' defense is pretty staggering. So, who y'all got, though? Oh, they still talking about 6 man.
Oh, DJ said I had 5 without paint sitting. We can finally put CEO in this talk.
Wow.
I mean, I've been playing defense for a minute, bro, and I ain't never been a defensive player in years.
I promise y'all, when he was with the Wolves, I promise y'all, I used to be like, Darius, sick him. That's how I used to be, man. I used to be like, stop that joker.
CEO, Miles, have to go wrong. Darius or Nick. No, what's funny is, bro, me and Nick, we was talking Sunday, and I told Nick, because that game was after ours, I told Nick, I said, hey, bro, I got 5 of them this game. You got to come catch me. And then he got the first one, and he yelled. He's like, that's one, Darius. I was like, I love it, bro. I love it.
Y'all was counting.
No, bro, when I got, because first of all, 3 of them, and I didn't even know this till Nick pointed it out to me. Bro, I love the brotherhood, bro. We both going for defensive player of the year.
Right.
He DM'd me. He was like, bro, do you realize you got 3 of those blocks within a 5-minute span? And I was like, bro, I ain't even peeped that, bro. But, like, it was funny, bro. But, yeah.
You was on one, bro. I ain't
gonna say, got to throw Nick in there. No, for sure. Definitely got to throw Nick in there.
Yeah, Nick, man.
I ain't going to lie, though. Nick's be more stylistic, though.
Oh, nah.
Nick be going
man.
up to the top of the square and getting them mugs sometimes.
Yeah, man. His stuff be crazy, bro.
Tyler said Nick or Ron, for sure. I can't argue either one of those. Can I throw my hat in defensive since we getting blocks and steals? Sure, why not, TJ? Tall T. Throw your hat in there. Throw your name in there.
I don't know if we can say the defensive player of the year award goes to TT. I don't know if we can say that.
You might call him by his real name for that announcement.
We got to call him by his government. He got to call him his government.
TT. And he gonna get up. Thank you, everybody. TT loves y'all. TT loves y'all. Yeah, that'd be funny. He said TJ got cement feet.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Shots fired.
Who said that? See y'all? Ooh. Dang.
TT got the most game-winning blocks this season or last season. I don't remember no game-winning blocks this season. I remember one last season though. I don't remember who it was against, but he threw somebody. It was on NO. Oh yeah, it was on NO. I was about to say I remember that. Yeah. Hey, hold up. Well, it wasn't a game-winning block, but I did get a block when I threw TJ last game against Black Ice. I threw TJ shot out of bounds. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
Get out of
the game. So I got a game-winning one too, Tyler. Just saying.
Man.
No, listen, that honestly was my front runner for defensive player.
He was, man.
I mean, 7 in one game, and that was just
he was wasting shots, man.
See, I haven't blown by me yet.
Here we go.
Have they played yet? Panthers and the Savages played already? I feel like that game is coming up, so I guess we will see. I guess we will see.
A little bit of junk
All
time.
right, what's next? We ain't talked about. They hadn't played each other yet. We got that. We got that coming up next. So, I guess we'll see if you blow by him when y'all play. TJ, I expect to see that matchup. Go guard him.
You got to get that haircut though. That first game haircut you got though. That one where he had.
I've been hooping regardless.
Did
you see Sunday when they was like they yelled from the other end? I can't shoot. He let that mug fly.
Yeah, bro.
Bottom. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I don't know if I would have said that, but whatever.
Here we go.
Mason not on injury reserve anymore. He on IR free agency pending. End of the league. Man, y'all stop trying to guess Mason's status, man. Mason chilling, man. Mason cool. He good. He said it's coming soon. Barber in jail. He said it's coming
Hey, see, I got somebody for you, bro. If you need a cut. Oh my God. What's his name? His name.
And the hysterical laughter has started, and y'all know what that means when it starts. It's getting late, and it's time for us to.
That was funny though.
That was funny. I wasn't expecting that one. I wasn't expecting that one at all. All right, man. And what's the last one? So we can get out of here because that's
MVP's last one, right?
Yeah. See how that's cold. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah. MVP.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't know, man. Your situation is tough because it can go either Dez or Rashad for me on y'all's team. Reason why I say that is, again, what are we saying most valuable? You know what I'm saying? Like, Rashad opens up so much for y'all's offense.
Yeah.
Because everybody is so focused on Rashad. Now, granted, y'all had a great game without him. But
2 actually. We had 2. We won. Because he didn't play a whole game. I can't remember if his last game or the game.
He didn't play against us. And who else didn't he play against?
That's what I'm saying. Like, did he play this game?
He played, man. Don't do that. That man played this game.
Baldy Locks was trying to kick him out. So you know what I'm saying. I just,
Who he said? I've been sitting this year, but I'm used to not getting my flowers.
So you got those, but obviously you got Gino.
So there's Gino, Rashad. I'm trying to think of who else. I'm going through all the teams.
I think.
And we skipped Rookie of the Year, by the way. So we got to do that.
Yeah. I think Cairo should be in the top.
I think Cairo has to be in the top for me.
Yeah, Cairo has to be in the top.
Dang, so I think it's one of the things where it's like, what's going to set them apart in the end? Because, I feel like it's kind of neck and neck right now.
It is.
Like, there is no runaway like there is for Rookie of the Year. There is no runaway right now.
Somebody said Jordan, but Josh and Jordan.
Josh, Gino, Jordan, Shot, Cairo. Dip, I ain't going to lie, that's actually, wait, which Josh are you talking about? Black Lightning Josh? Our list is almost similar.
You know what? I will say Black Lightning probably can be in those talks because the games that Gino didn't play, who carried that team?
They lost that game.
But who carried the team, though?
Wjosh did. But,
you know what I'm saying?
You know how they be trying to say, because, technically they said Suspect didn't win the MVP because he was carrying his team, but they were losing. So I just be trying to be fair. Like, I be trying not to move the goalpost.
But I'm just saying, like, Josh is an important piece.
No, listen, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. All right, so that's that, and then rookie of the year,
Jordan.
I mean,
I'm gonna throw Jermaine in that hat, man. I'm gonna throw him in there.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
We're
Bro,
gonna see
I
for
ain't
the
gonna hold
remainder of
you.
the season, though.
I ain't gonna
We're
hold
gonna see
you.
the remainder of the season.
not gonna hold
I'll
you.
throw him in there.
Sky, I love Jermaine. Jermaine, this is not a knock on you, bro, but not rookie of the year. I mean, I just want you to think
I
of
just
what,
want to throw him in there.
I get it.
Jordan is like the runaway. Like, I'll say that.
bro.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
understand. I understand.
You know, so
I understand, but when you got guys also like Barry,
yeah, Barry, PJ,
Don Julio after this
Yeah,
first game, and
yeah.
probably what he's gonna do the rest of the season.
Right.
I mean, I really got to go either PJ or Jordan. At like off first look, I got to go PJ or Jordan.
I can agree with PJ.
You
Cause,
said PJ rookie of the year or Jordan since he baptizes people. Man, listen,
hey man,
and not just baptizing people. I swear he averaging like 30 right now.
bro, Jordan just came in here and was like, yeah, this is my league.
I mean, we did the player of the game today, and this is like his like fourth player of the game.
Yeah.
Third or fourth player of the game, and they were like 30-point players of the game. So, I mean, between Jordan and PJ, those are my picks.
What PJ did against the Chargers was like, I mean, he's been consistent all year, but what he did against the Chargers was like,
put everybody on notice.
It was super impressive to me.
So Goon said Barry hasn't played enough. Well,
You can say that about Don. You
That's fair. You can say that about both of them, to be honest with you. So, I mean, like I said, I'll keep it at my two right now. I'll keep it at Jordan and PJ right now for me personally.
I can agree with that.
I'll keep it at two. You know what I'm saying? But, there go the y'all. See? Here it go. Because y'all know what come next. Just hysterical laughter about absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Something really stupid.
Yep.
That, we shouldn't have even whatever. So what we got? All right,
who you got?
Let's take a quick second. We ain't going to break down what every team needs to do, but we just going to do quick who you got real fast. So, all right, what's the first game?
Wolves and Panthers.
Wolves, Panthers. I cannot bet against 6-0 right now.
You know I'm taking my team. That's boring. We move on. Who y'all got? How about that? Who y'all got?
Wolves, Panthers, real quick. Keep it open for 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
1, 2, 15. All right. So,
hey, we can't even count.
Lance said Wolves. I was just joking. Lance said Wolves. Goon said Dirt Squad. We know what that means. Anybody else? Real quick before we go to the next one. Real quick. No? All right. Q said Wolves as well.
Got you.
Got one for the Panthers. Speaking of Bobby, I don't know if this is that Bobby, but where has Bobby been?
I don't know.
That's a great question. Oh, see, that's why we keep this guy around. He knows everything.
Yeah.
Bobby's been injured. Okay, got it. PJ, a.k.a. Mr. Double Double.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Very true.
Yeah. We love to see it. All right, so what's the next game?
Next game is the Warriors and Savages.
Warriors and Savages. You know what?
I'll let you go.
Oh, snap. What? I ain't know that, Bobby. Tore his ACL.
Oh, God.
Snap. I ain't know that, brother. Hey, man, speedy recovery to you, man.
Did you have surgery and everything already, or what's going on with that, man? Let us know.
Lance said Savages. Q said Savages. Nigel said Warriors money line. Goon said give me Warriors upset.
Interesting.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm going that direction too. I'm gonna go for the Warriors to pull off the upset. It's like one of them things where it's just like they need this win, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like one of those morale things. Like, yo, like, we not finna, like, everybody think we the W on the schedule team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we finna show that is not true. So I think that's their mentality. So,
well, it depends on if
hey, Goon did. He said I went 5 for 5 last week. Listen to me, and he did.
Well, it depends on if Trajan is raised from the dead. So if he's not, I'm going with the Savages. So, so I'm just saying, like, so I gotta go Savages with this one because I think Trey John's still gonna be in the coffin. So we go, you know. So next game we go with Chargers and Black Ice. I lost my partner. Chargers. Chargers. I'm sorry, y'all.
You're just trying to pick.
Chargers and Black Ice next.
We were just trying to pick who we had, and you took us back. All the way back there.
I was just saying, man. I was just saying. All right. I told you I was going to be on What About That Dunk all day. I can't help it, man. I can't help it. Good God. Chargers and Black Ice. You know what? This is a pivotal game for both.
Look what Lance just said. Y'all both about to say the same thing.
Oh. Wow. Yeah.
Both teams,
yeah. It's really tough. So I'm gonna go. God, it's hard. Josh will be back, right?
Hopefully. I'm sure he will.
Okay.
Hopefully he will. I haven't heard.
So I'll say this. I'm going with the Chargers based on what I saw them do against the Blazers. Because the Chargers look way better against the Blazers. They look more like the Chargers. I feel like this back half of the season they're gonna spark. I just got a feeling for some reason. So I'm going with the Chargers. But I mean it's hard to call, but I think it's a very pivotal game for both teams, playoff wise. And especially for Black Ice, because what's Black Ice record? Black Ice is 2-4.
They both got a hard schedule the rest of the season, bro. They both got a hard schedule the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Goon said Black Ice just doesn't look right this year. Time to start having them tough conversations.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, they're the two teams in the league that did not retool this year. So, I mean, and they both, I want to say they both got 12 on their roster. And I know for a fact, Chargers had 11 come back.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I'm saying? They picked up one. So,
yeah, they picked up Carl and then they traded him and they actually picked up
Lester.
Lester, yep.
So my thing is that leaves you with no moves to make it off season. You currently have 0 draft picks if everybody comes back.
And that's what tough conversations are.
That's where the tough conversations gonna have to come in. So
yep. But who
Q
you
said
got, man?
Q said that's the game of the week. Chargers and Black Ice. Who do I have? I'm gonna go Ice, man. Black Ice need this one, man. I think, TJ is looking like TJ again. It's championship rematch. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
I think that's another thing too. It's gonna be a chip on their shoulder because it's like, these dudes that beat us in the championship. So, I'm gonna go Ice just to make it interesting.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go Ice.
Yeah. I mean, if Josh is back, and I don't know when Rodney's getting back because he's in China.
He's
right?
in China, yeah. Dip said Chargers.
I'm feeling like the Chargers gonna win this one. So, but next we have the Titans and the Blazers. I've been on the Blazer train, so I mean I ain't gonna jump off of it because they're a tough team. Now I will say that they're gonna bury Don Julio though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give it to the Blazers, but I'm interested to see what the Titans are gonna do because the Titans have
Tyler
really
said
retooled.
Titans,
man.
Lance said Blazers. Goon said Blazers.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it's not gonna be as easy as you would think for the Blazers. I may be wrong, but it's what I'm saying.
The Blazers.
It's it's one of them things, man. I mean, because Barry's back, him and Don playing together is like really, really, really great. And I guess Backus need to put it on report because it sounds like Justin coming back
Justin
too.
will be making his debut this
Yeah,
Sunday
man.
as well.
That joker being stuck
Hey,
like
man,
Chuck.
listen. Well, look, glad he's able to get back.
Yeah,
Brother, if you're watching, you're safe.
yeah.
Return back to the States. I'm glad you made it. So DJ says I always pick wrong. when I pick against them. So I'm gonna test this theory. I'm gonna go Titans with the reloaded version. It said upset alert, Titans for the win. With the reloaded version of the Titans,
it's interesting. I just haven't seen it.
We haven't seen it,
so
but I just want you to think about it like this: in this reloaded version of the Titans, right? 1, 2, 3. So you got Barry, Justin, and
Don.
And then you got Juan, who didn't play last game.
He hurt his ankle. Yeah.
So if he's back, you got Juan.
Mm-hmm. He's been playing well this year.
And that's 4 potential. They probably won't start Justin since he hasn't been here. But I mean, that's 4 starter caliber players that the Titans. 3 of them have not had. They've not even had 3 of them all season.
Right.
So if you talk about a team getting some reinforcements later in the season, like they literally got 3 starter caliber players at the end of the season. Now, Kel said if Don even play next week.
Really? What's that supposed to
Kel,
mean?
you know something we don't know.
So
Back's report ain't said nothing about that. You know something we don't know, Kel?
So I'm gonna say something, man. I'm gonna get on my box right quick for the Titans. It was some players that were sitting on the bench, not cheering their team on, man. I'm not even gonna call them out. They know who they are. You understand what I'm saying? They're not cheering their team on. Don was going crazy, and it was some people over there just sitting and not being a good teammate, not cheering because they weren't in the game. Anybody who's in this league, you guys should know, man, like, you should always cheer your team on. If you're an individual player and all you care about is your playing time and all you care about is your stats.
Kiana said, call them out.
And I'm not going to do it. But all you care about is your playing time and your stats. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a mistake. I mean, you gotta fit in where you get in. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to go out there, and if you need to be a cheerleader because at this point or in this particular game, you're not playing well, be a cheerleader, man. I mean, every day is not going to be good. Some guys have off days. You know, some of the best players have off days. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, stop doing that crap. You know,
bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even think it's about having an off day. It's plain and simple, bro. Some people want to play, some people want to win.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so, it's just kind of one of those things where it's just like there are people who would rather be in the game, let me stay in the game, let me make all the mistakes I make, let me affect the game negatively. But as long as I'm in here playing, I'm cool with that. Whether we win or lose, like that whole, yeah. Some people want to play, some people want to win.
Dang. Nah, I listen. I didn't say any names. I'm just like I said.
Dang, TJ, is that how you feel about Wade?
Right.
Sometimes that's not your time to be out there, and that's true.
And that's all I'm trying to say is like,
Mr. J. Daniel.
I'm not. I didn't say any names.
Talking about people, man.
I'm just saying, like,
hey, TJ, I don't want. TJ, hey man, come up to the show next week, TJ.
Yeah, bro.
It's time to get Tall T in the hot seat. Come on up here.
I just want to make it known that I didn't say any names, but the funny part is, like, people see it. You get what I'm saying? That's why they call people out, because they see it. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't say any names, and it's just a message to any player, really. You know
what I have to do to be in a combo. Which combo, Jordan?
But I'm just, like I said,
these comments hilarious. Wait, hold on, Jordan. What you talking about to be in the convo? You've been in multiple combos all night, actually.
But yeah, but I mean, like I said, I just wanted to get on my soapbox, man, and tell people, man, come on, be team players, man. Be team players, especially when you got an exciting moment when somebody new on your team is coming in, they're balling, they're doing great. And I mean, shoot, they almost, if it was some more time on that clock, I think it would have been a closer game. You know what I'm saying? I think they would have had an ability to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Momentum had shifted.
It has shifted like crazy. So I'm just saying for the people who are sitting on
Tyler
the
said,
sidelines
we on
upset.
to the next game. We're not going to on the last game. We coming back better. Sometimes you got to hit rock bottom to climb out of it.
Yeah.
Come on, Jims.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And, I mean, if you got the capability to ball, you know, just the next time go out there and earn your spot. Earn your way on that court. Earn your minutes instead of pouting about them.
I'm just tired of role players not knowing that they role players.
True. What's the saying, though? Don't get bitter.
Get better.
That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm off my soapbox. I'm off. All right. Next game. I just had to say that, man.
Drop that mic.
Red Hawks and Bulldogs. Ooh-wee.
You already know where I'm going.
I know where you're going.
Because I'm pissed. I'm pissed. We in that where we need this.
Yeah, y'all.
Especially after the way we lost last week with that foul call situation. But even after saying we should never been in that situation because we should have. The game should have been decided by us, not even in the hands of the referees. So yeah,
It's a tough one, man. But Bulldogs on a roll right now, man. They're on the roll right now, and dog
TJ
pound.
said, "I got you, Sky.
Man.
I got you, Sky. Don't worry. We appreciate you, TJ. You can say the things we can't."
Exactly. Because I wasn't really trying to call anybody out, but yeah, dog pound. They've been playing, man. And if somebody don't play King,
thank you, Q. You get it.
Yeah, it is do or die.
That's where we at right now,
it is
bro.
Do or
Like
die.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
if the Bulldogs get comfortable, I know y'all can come for them. Like they have to keep that gas pedal on, man.
That's cool though. I like all these Bulldogs folks though.
But
it's gonna be loud next week.
Well, you better play King because he been splashing like crazy. Splash, 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 splash.
It's gonna be loud next week.
You know, I don't know what y'all's game plan is, but King, he been yeah.
Look,
I'm just telling
I
you.
know this.
I'm just telling you.
I know this.
You know, that man shooting from Pluto.
Nah, he is.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. That's true. That's true.
Gotta be, man. We got, 4 games left?
Yeah, bro.
Gotta be.
I mean, and these are critical games.
And we all right here.
Yep.
Like, per usual, with every SkyWest season, we all right here.
Speaking of, we can segue to the standings if you want to.
Darius, you gotta do what we talked about. I'm telling you to make a difference. Nah, you right, Gone. You right. It's already started, to be honest with you. It's already started.
That transitions us into standings.
And we out of here, y'all.
Wolves 6-0. Got the Blazers 5-1, so that's 1-2. So you got the Bulldogs at 4-2. The Chargers at 3-3. And the Panthers at 3-3. Who won that? Have they played yet? Who won that head-to-head? Chargers won that. So Chargers have the tiebreaker on that.
I want to address TJ real quick.
What'd he say?
He said, "Make y'all free throws, Red Hawks." But the final count was in y'all favor, 22-4. All right. Because here's the thing.
Soapbox.
Yeah, now I'm going to get on my soapbox. Because I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like when players play finesse and shoot a lot and all this type of stuff like that, but then wondering why they're not going to the free throw line. Bro, I'm not even going to lie. I went to the free throw line 2 times within like a 2-3 minute span, and it was very intentional. I'm going in, and I'm going in hard, and I'm going to make y'all foul me. And it's going to be either I'm going to score or y'all going to foul me. It's intentional. Like, there was a game plan. Go to the hole, get fouled. If you're going to the hole and you making the referees either, like, look at you like, you know, like you fussing with the refs, hey, like, or, like, you got to make the referees call foul sometimes. Like, but y'all in the beginning of the game, especially before Steve got there, bro, y'all were shooting. Like, y'all were whole shooting. And it was our game plan. I mean, look at who we have. Like, we were going to the hole, and we were trying to draw the foul. So, but good God, we needed to make free throw because we missed 8 down the stretch.
Yeah.
So,
y'all some clunkers on the free throw line, bro. For real.
So anyway, that was just me on my little thing because I swear, like I kept hearing this foul count thing, and I've been hearing that all year, and I'm like, y'all, sometimes y'all be out here trying these little finesse lays and all this stuff like that, but it's like, bro, like forget the
saying the favorite letter of y'all's alphabet.
I'm not gonna say nothing about that because I ain't gonna lie. I feel like my A is part of the reason I get them because it makes it just look worse than it is. Hey, I'm getting hit. But anyway, man, stop shooting and drive.
Right.
Go to the hole hard, like because even like not even like double clutch and all the like up and unders and all that, but
just
like
go straight
literally going, getting the contact, like not trying to weave around the contact. So just a little note, just a little tidbit. But anyway.
And speaking of you two guys,
Lance said, "My bad. I don't know how to do a normal layup." Hey, Lance, you kind of one of them ones that we just let you do. What you do, bro. You best doing what you do.
So we have it says Red Hawks and then Savages, but
they
have the head-to-head, so they're ahead. So that'll put them in.
Oh, well, Backus report
Backus
just said
report
point differentials is the tiebreaker for all 4 teams.
I
thought it was head-to-head first
and then point differential. Oh, you know what? I think it's the 2 and 4 teams have all
Did you hear what he
beat
said?
each other.
No, you hear what he said? He said if the 4 teams have the same record, it goes to point differential.
Because all of it. Okay, I get it. And I think, it's people losing the other. Yeah, so... All right, so Red Hawks, then Savages, then at 2 and 4, Black Ice at 2 and 4, Titans at 2 and 4, then the Warriors and the Death to Trajan at 1 and 5. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help myself. Everybody keeps walking off the set, man. No, man, I'm not doing that, man. We waiting on the CEO to come back. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. But so we got the Warriors at 1 and 5. So we have a few 2 and 4 teams that are kind of point differential is going to be key. So let's go over that. Starting with the Red Hawks is 3 points, so negative 3 points. Savages is at negative 14. Black Ice is at negative 28. The Titans have no hope at negative 87 unless they just win. So that's
Nigel said Sky gonna have to chill on Trey. Listen. And also Nigel, I did see your message. I'll hit you up after this, but yeah.
But so the Titans are in the most trouble out of the 4 teams because of the negative 87. But winning trumps all right now.
Right.
So you have to win out to get things done. So that's what's going on with that. But other than that, I'm
other than that, we're gonna close this show out before he get another chance to say something crazy.
I'm gonna put it to rest.
But
don't look at me like that. All right, y'all. We about to be out, man.
No, finish. Close the show out.
Hey, we appreciate you guys watching Let's Hoop. All right, we're going to be out. We'll see y'all next week. 8:30? We'll see y'all. Love y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. We'll holla.